Good morning, everyone. This is Paul with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, September 8th, the day after Labor Day. Glad you could be here. Let's get into some training at Forex Smart Trade. Before we get into trading at Forex Smart Trade, our goal is to help you become the best version of yourself. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our proprietary indicators and using company money. So with that, let us start with the disclosure. This trade is for educational purposes only. All information given is speculative and involves risk. Trade should be examined and taken from a personal evaluation. All attendees agree that by watching that any trades he or she takes was of individual influence based on personal evaluation of the market. This webinar's intention is to demonstrate a method that can be used to help make an evaluation of the current market. No past, present, or future incomes have been made or relied upon prior to or during this meeting. Let us bring up our daily trade routine. Like a pilot's checklist, I always have a kind of a series of things I like to go through before trading. I want to check that my charts are connected and live. I know I'm connected because I've got a big green box up here, and I've got a green a little green box down on the bottom corner of the indicator. I will also check that my trading account is live, and I can tell that by that the numbers are bouncing around, and there they are, they're bouncing around. So we are live and live. A review of yesterday's trade. Last week we had two trades that went against us, as I recall. We had one USD JPY, which was a thick orange line trade, and then we also had another that was a 10-point trade, Euro USD, that went against us. So, but we did have protection in place, and I did take both of these trades in my live account, but was still able to net the day out positive. So, although the indicators are accurate, I didn't take a snapshot of what we were looking at, so I can't say exactly why it went against us. But you know, we don't win them all. And then on Thursday, the tip-top trade, we took a odd CAD. Speaking of the tip-top trade, from now through the end of October, you will receive a complimentary invite to attend. It is Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Here we not only take a trade, but we'll answer questions, give some additional insight on trading techniques. So it's a little broader in scope because it's a little broader in scope. So we'll answer more questions versus just doing an analysis on the trade. Speaking of that, you should, until you've mastered your specific trading technique, you should be trying to attend as many of the live trades as you can, so that you can find a signal that is comfortable for you and that you can execute. And there's different people who do the different live trades, so you get a chance to see different people trading, and everybody's a little bit different in how they trade. So here is a schedule. So if you want to take a quick snapshot of that, but there are lots of opportunities to live trade, and that's one of the things that distinguishes us, is that we are very confident about getting online, doing our analysis, and taking a trade. So with that, last thing we need to do is just check the news. So we will pop open Forex Factory, and let's see what we have. I'm just getting back. Hope you all had a good Labor Day weekend. I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of trading now. So Tuesday, September 8th, all the news are low impacts. Forex Factory rates news into three categories: low, medium, and high. Tomorrow morning we've got some high impact news on Canadian dollar, but today's kind of a slow news day, so we got nothing to worry about. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we come up with. Now on this trade, I use two techniques primarily, and they're techniques that we introduce to beginners. The first is something called 10-point trade, and the second is something called the thick orange line trade. We will start with the 10-point trade, and because the thick orange line trade, we want to take that right at the top of the hour. So we have about 5 minutes left in the hour. We'll go through and see if we see a signal for that. On the 10-point trade, I am looking for, I'm going to start using this composite chart. It's called a composite chart because it's showing me 6 different currency pairs, and it allows me to quickly scan and see if there is a signal available. If I see the signal available, then I'm going to go into a more detailed chart to try to figure out if it's a good trade or not to take. I start with the middle chart, which is the majors and minors, and I am looking for an oversold situation where all the lines are below the red, or an overbought situation where all the lines are above the blue line. So when we're oversold, which we have on the euro dollar, I am looking for all the lines to be pointed up and double crossed. I don't have that. We're not pointing up. They're still kind of pointing down. They're actually kind of going sideways, both the majors and the minors. The red and green lines are the majors. They capture major movements. The black and gray are the minors. They capture minor movements. All other things being equal, I want to see them all moving together. When they are not, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to what the majors are doing. Dollar pound, oversold. Everybody, the majors have minors have started to go up. Majors aren't there yet, so I got nothing. I want all three pieces to go on to the next piece of analysis, and that is oversold, pointing up, and double crossed. I'm oversold. I've got my minors kind of pointing up, although it's really a little bit more sideways, and I do have a double cross. Majors haven't gotten there yet, so I'm going to pass. Dollar, Swiss franc, overbought. They're not coming down yet. USD, JPY, all right, overbought. Everybody's pointing down, and I got the double cross, so I've got 3 points here. So now I'm going to go to my minors, and I want to count how many lines are moving in the right direction. And the reason I'm doing this is because in order to get that higher accuracy rate, we want to be able to win 8 or 9 out of 10 of our trades. We want multiple indicators telling us that the trade's a good trade. So the more pieces that I can collect that say, yeah, this is a good trade, the higher chance I have of winning that trade. So the 2 orange lines are going down, so those are in agreement. The dotted blue is going up. When blue goes up, that means down. So that's in agreement. I got 3 out of 4. I need a minimum of 3 out of 4. And now I go to the pressure, and I've got up pressure the lines are gapped, and I get green on top. So I do not have a point out of the pressure. I want to have at least a point out of all three sections for it to be a good trade. So either if the lines were pointed down on the pressure or red was on the top, that would give me a point. I don't have a point, so I'm going to pass. USD CAD, I don't have, I'm overbought, but everybody, the majors are still going up. So let's look at a group. On this second group, I've got mostly non-US pairs. So Euro Pound, overbought, going minors have started to come down, but majors are still going up. And this formation here tells me that there's still more up in the movement. So I don't want to take the trade. Now, can I take a buy trade when I'm overbought? Yes, but it's a little bit more risky. And if it's a pair that you're not familiar with, I don't know how much more is left in the move. I don't know how much more is left in the move. So if when I'm here 3 hours ago, we were just crossing, so there was more move. It came up. There was still more move. Everybody going up, and it's continuing to go up. So from as this crossed into overbought territory, it's moved 49 pips. So that's a pretty good move. But I'd rather have caught it. You know, I would have rather caught it right when it turned and started going up. Australian dollar, yen, oversold, not pointing up. Euro, Canadian dollar, minors are going down, but the majors are still pointing up. Australian, New Zealand dollar, oversold, but we don't have everybody committed to going up yet. So it's a pass. New Zealand, US dollar, minors are going up, majors are sideways. Europe, Australian dollar, overbought, minors coming down, majors aren't pointed down yet. So nothing here. So I've got one more group that we can take a look at. Australian dollar, Canadian, oversold, not pointing up. Yen or Swiss franc yen, oversold. I don't have everybody pointing up. Euro yen, oversold. Not everybody's pointing up. Pound Australian dollar, oversold. Everybody's still actually going down. New Zealand Swiss franc, mixed. And Canadian Swiss franc, mixed. So nothing in all of these, in all 18 pairs for a 10-point trade. Sometimes the best trade you make is the one that you don't take. I'd rather keep the money in my pocket than lose it. So there's no trade. There's no trade. You only need 3 or 4 trades a day to be able to be very successful at this. Let's see if we have a thick orange line trade. Thick orange line trade, I am looking for, I am looking at this number to the left that's associated with the thick orange line. I want it to be either 0 or minus 100 or within 10 points of either end. I am at minus 90, which is within 10 points of minus 100. If I have this signal, then I'm going to go down and take a look at my majors and minors. I want them all below the red line. They are. So right now I've got condition 1, condition 2. It's still a little early. I want to wait another 10 minutes to take this trade. So let's keep going. See, minus 80, no. Minus 89 is close. Minus 22, no. Minus 17, no. Minus 21, no. Minus 45, no. Minus 91, minus 90, yes. So we've got something on the, let's take a look here. We've got a prospective trade on the AUD JPY for a sell. On this trade is always good for 5 pips. So if we see part 1 and part 2 of the signal, trade's good for 5 pips. Minus 60, no. 85, no. 89, close, but no. 17, no. 77, no. 74, no. Minus 99, 98, yes. So Euro, JPY. So this is a buy for 5 pips. Again, it's too early. I want like another 7 minutes to go by. Minus 87's close, but no. 56, no. So we've got Euro Yen is a trade for a buy. Australian Yen, that's actually a buy also. I think I said sell last time. Because what we're going to do is we're going to catch the bounce. We're expecting this to bounce and come back up. Because it's such a quick trade, minus 89 on the euro dollar, not quite there yet. It was at minus 90. That's why we want to wait till we get that full, 50-55 minutes of information on this current candle. So this candle is 50 or 49 minutes into it. There's 11 minutes left in this candle. So we got nothing here. So we're losing. We've lost this signal on the euro dollar because this is a little beyond the 90. Minus 91. Euro. Minus 90 on the euro yen. We're oversold. I don't like the, this guy just went to minus 90, but I don't like him. I don't like him because this signal here, the majors are kind of telling me there's more down in the movement. Telling me there's more down in the movement. So I'm going to hold off on that. Let's go ahead and take the trades. We're at 10 minutes. We've got less than 10 minutes left. So first, I am going to open up the pair. So let's see. We've got Australian. We've got Australian yen. So file, new chart. I'm going to find AUD JPY. It's not in this top group. Look in the middle group. Not in here. I'll look in the bottom group. AUD JPY right there. Open the chart. I use templates. So I'm just going to load one of the other templates. For a new order, I click new order. I check my symbol. I check my volume. I want to add the volume based on what I have in my account. I've got 8411. I'm going to move this decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to take a lot size of 0.84. It is a going to be a market transaction, so market buy. I am going to then, it's recorded the order, gave it an order number, a time, what I did buy, lot size, symbol, price. I need to tell the broker what my take profit and stop loss is. So I right click anywhere along that line, I go to modify. The program will automatically do the math for me. So I'm going to say 50 points, which is 5 pips. And based on the accuracy of this trade, we are going to go use a 4-to-1 stop loss. So if I'm putting 5 pips here, I'm going to do 20 pips or 200 points as the stop loss. And because it's such a small amount of pips, I just want to make sure that the math is good. So 77, 165, the middle the second from the far right is the pip column. So if I add 5 to 16, I'm going to go to 21. So I'm going to just adjust this to 20, 21, 5 to get my full 5 pips. And we had also saw that there was a trade on the euro yen minus 92, still good. These are starting to turn up, so I like that. So we're going to go ahead and take this too. So open up my CoinEx. I can open up the chart, file, new chart, and we're looking for euro yen. Not in this top group, not in this middle group. Euro yen right there. Again, I'm going to put the template. These are templates that I've pre-made, and this is going to be a buy, new order. Euro yen volume is going to be the same, 0.84 based on my account size, market buy. And I'm going to right click, go to modify order. It remembers what I did last time. This trade on the thick orange line, we've tested this. It's always good for a 5 pip bounce, and we're going to use 4 times or 20 pip stop loss. And again, I want to make sure I get my full 5 pips. So I'm at 43.433. The second from the far right, this 3 is my pip column. I'm going to add 5 to that, so I'm going to go to 4.8. So I'm going to adjust this to 4.8 so I get my full 5 pips. 4.83. Modify, and it drops it in. And then I would expect this to close within the next 1 to 3 hours. Okay, gang. We've got our 2 trades. We will wait and see what happens. We can have them both showing up here. We didn't take the Euro USD, but we did take these 2. So we will wait, and next week we'll know if they closed. All right, gang. Thanks for joining us. Any questions? All right. Have a good week. Bye-bye.